Well, the holiday season is a great time to do things together with the family, but sometimes it ends up being more effort than fun. But crafting can be a great group activity, especially when someone else gathers all of the supplies. That's why Allison Tanner is here from Sarasota to tell us how we can get together at your family Saturdays.
Yes, this is a brand new program, Beth, at the ACE, Adult Education and Enrichment. And we're encouraging children and adults to get together and craft. Spend time together, learn something different, learn something new, and have fun together. So my specialty has always been paper crafts. So I've come up with a no bake, no mess, no dishes example of, yes, it makes it really nice and easy, of a three-dimensional gingerbread house.
Well, before we get into the craft that we have here, let's say Family Saturdays, are there different types of classes for everyone?
Yes, yes, there are. It runs the gamut. There's everything from baking and sushi to bicycle repair, beading, jewelry, and painting, and of course me with my paper crafts.
And the whole family can come together and do this there?
Absolutely. We encourage mothers and daughters, dads and sons, grandparents and grandchildren to come together and make something wonderful. Spend some quality time together. Unplug a little bit from maybe some of the computer and technology things, and have a wonderful time together. Ages 10 through 17 approximately.
Well, these are my work family, so we've come together to make something. Tell us about today's craft.
Okay, so what we're going to do today is the three-dimensional gingerbread house.
Okay.
And so due to time constraints, I have done a little pre-cutting. If you were in my class, you would get patterns and you would actually be cutting them with the paper cutting scissor. But because we don't have that kind of time on TV, I've had to compress it a little bit. So ladies on my side, Nikki and Linda have already pre-cut patterns.
Okay.
So the next step, however, is the most important in making a three-dimensional project, and it's called scoring. Now, why do we score? Well, we score so that we can create a sharp, clean fold line, and that is how we create the roof line on our house, the walls, and so on and so forth.
This is what makes it fold
This is
perfect.
It makes it bend, exactly. So ladies, with a ruler and your paper cutting scissor closed, okay, tips closed. Okay. Take a look at my dotted black lines, any place on the pattern. And what you want to do is you want to place the ruler against the dotted black lines. Okay. And with the tip of your scissor, with medium pressure, you want to push the tip of the scissor into the paper and pull it towards yourself, scratching about halfway through the thickness of the paper. You do not want to cut all the way through, ladies. Be very, very easy to do.
Or the gingerbread house will turn into a tiny house.
That's right. You will cut your house apart. So continue in this vein with the ruler against the black lines and draw it towards yourself, medium pressure. You should see a scratch or feel a scratch.
Linda, do you feel a scratch?
I feel a scratch. I feel a scratch.
Very good. Excellent. So I'm going to let these ladies continue with their dotted lines.
You've already scored ours.
And yes, exactly. Beth, you already have yours scored. So what I want you to do, and also Joey, yours are already scored. So now we're to the decorating part. This is the fun part.
Yes.
So the house is laid out flat, because really the best way to decorate your house is when it's still flat, but it's already been scored. Now, again, due to time constraints, in class I would give you a pattern that looks like this. You would be cutting all your little candies and all your fun, colorful cinnamon shot and Necco wafers and so on and so forth.
This is great that you have all these supplies, because if you try to go to the craft store, you could spend hundreds on a craft that maybe your family will enjoy or not.
And this makes it fun. I like the fact that everything's already there.
So ladies, when you are already scored, then you can join in and you can decorate your
decorate it before we bend?
Correct. I don't really want you to fold it on those lines yet. I want you to think about where you think about your placement a little bit and pick off the candy canes that you want, or the cinnamon shot, or any of the shapes that I've given you.
This is like every relationship in my life where I'm trying to decorate before the house is built.
Oh yeah, you're picking up paint colors.
Finally, it's a good idea.
And I want to draw attention also to the roof line. That is something you might want to decorate. And so what I have done, if you get really creative and you like a lot of color, you can, as we've cut out in advance, Necco wafers, and you can really zoop it up with lots of color.
That's really, really
now,
cool.
the other fun thing that I suggest is, and I have them laid out, is some jewels. If you
and we've got jewels.
Yes, if you want to really...
Oh, look at you.
Yes, we put it right over.
Beautiful.
Well, I love, over by Nikki, I
My
love that
glue's
you
not
added the cotton as the chimney.
As the smoke, exactly.
Really,
so a little
really
bit of
cool.
cotton can be added too.
And you're just using regular tacky glue or some sort of glue
Now
to do
what I'm
this.
using for the lighter things, smaller items, you can use Elmer's. Elmer's is okay.
May I borrow
I
your glue?
prefer,
Oh, wait a
for
minute, I'll
this
use that.
particular project, because we're dealing with heavy stock paper, I prefer Aleene's Tacky. It
nice.
grabs it, it holds it, and makes the project go together very, very
cool.
quickly. Now,
Yeah, so while we're going to continue to work, but I want to tell everyone out there about Family Saturdays. So Family Saturdays at ACE is going to be December 2nd and 16th.
Correct.
For more information, go to ACE's website, and they have all the details there. Next, when we come back, we're going to have the hottest gift ideas in town, and we're going to continue to decorate our
love it.
gingerbread homes here. All right, we'll be back.
A star.
Bedazzled.